What if the only thing standing between you and your dreams was your mindset? Discover the secret behind people who defy the odds, achieve greatness, and turn the impossible into reality, all through the power of will. The path to success may be challenging, but with the right mindset, every obstacle becomes an opportunity. Throughout history, individuals who have achieved the extraordinary didn't always have the best resources, the easiest paths, or the most support. What they did have was an unwavering will to succeed. This audiobook dives deep into the incredible power of willpower and determination, exploring how sheer mental grit can transform obstacles into opportunities. Whether you're facing personal, professional, or academic challenges, Unstoppable will inspire you to channel your inner strength and discover that when you are truly committed to a goal, no barrier is too high. The phrase "where there is a will, there is a way" suggests that determination and perseverance can overcome obstacles and lead to success. If you truly want something and are committed to achieving it, you'll find a method, solution, or path to make it happen, even if it seems difficult or impossible at first. It's a powerful reminder that mindset and effort often play a key role in overcoming challenges. Focus points. The science of willpower, understanding the mental mechanics behind determination and how it shapes our actions and decisions. Turning challenges into opportunities, practical strategies to view obstacles not as setbacks, but as chances to grow and learn. Real-life stories of unstoppable people, inspiring accounts of individuals who overcame insurmountable odds to achieve their dreams. Building resilience, how to cultivate inner strength and push through tough times without losing focus or motivation. Practical steps for developing unbreakable willpower, actionable techniques to strengthen your mental resilience and stay committed to your goals. Learning outcomes. Harness your willpower, gain a deeper understanding of how willpower works and how to strengthen it for long-term success. Overcome challenges. Learn strategies to transform any obstacle into a stepping stone for personal and professional growth. Cultivate resilience. Build the mental toughness necessary to keep pushing forward, even when things seem impossible. Apply real-world lessons. Take inspiration from stories of people who defied the odds, and apply their lessons to your own life. Develop lasting motivation. Implement practical steps to maintain your willpower and stay focused on achieving your dreams, no matter how difficult the journey becomes. This audiobook will not only motivate you but equip you with the tools to make, where there is a will, there is a way, your reality. Get ready to unlock your potential and make the impossible possible. Focus point 1. The science of willpower. Willpower is not just about mental strength, it's a biological process. Studies show that willpower functions like a muscle. It can get tired if overused, but it can also be strengthened over time. Psychologist Roy Baumeister's research found that willpower is a finite resource. When we exert self-control, such as resisting a temptation, our capacity to continue resisting weakens, a phenomenon known as ego depletion. However, just as physical muscles grow stronger with regular exercise, willpower can also be trained and enhanced through consistent practice. Neuroscientists have identified the prefrontal cortex as the part of the brain responsible for self-control, decision-making, and regulating impulses, suggesting that developing willpower requires both cognitive and emotional management. For instance, training your willpower could involve small but incremental challenges, like resisting a dessert or sticking to a 10-minute daily meditation routine. Over time, these actions become easier as your self-control improves, allowing you to tackle larger goals. Consider the wisdom of Aristotle, who said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Building willpower is about reinforcing habits that align with long-term goals rather than succumbing to short-term desires. Recommendation: start with small tasks that require self-control and gradually increase their difficulty. As willpower improves, apply this new strength to bigger challenges like maintaining work-life balance or sticking to a fitness regimen. Keep track of your progress to reinforce the feeling of achievement. Focus point 2. Turning challenges into opportunities. Challenges often seem like roadblocks, but with the right mindset, they can become stepping stones to success. Cognitive reappraisal, a technique used in psychology, encourages people to shift their perspective on challenges, seeing them not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. This shift can significantly reduce stress and boost problem-solving capabilities. Consider the story of Thomas Edison. After numerous failed attempts to invent the light bulb, he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His ability to reframe failure as part of the discovery process was key to his eventual success. Each failure was not an endpoint but a learning experience, which led to his ultimate breakthrough. Many companies today adopt this mindset through the fail-fast philosophy, especially in the tech industry. Businesses encourage teams to try out ideas quickly, learn from failures, and iterate until they find the right solution. This approach is seen as more efficient than trying to avoid failure entirely. Recommendation: whenever faced with a difficult situation, pause and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Treat each challenge as a growth opportunity, either to develop a new skill or to gain deeper insights into the task. With this mindset, roadblocks become opportunities for creative problem-solving and personal development. Focus point 3: real-life stories of unstoppable people. People who embody the phrase, "where there is a will, there is a way," often come from backgrounds filled with hardship, yet they achieve greatness through sheer determination. One well-known example is Oprah Winfrey, who grew up in poverty and faced numerous personal challenges. Despite these difficulties, she leveraged her willpower to build one of the most influential media empires in the world. Another powerful story is that of Malala Yousafzai, who, despite being shot by the Taliban for advocating girls' education in Pakistan, continued her fight for education equality. Her perseverance won her the Nobel Peace Prize, making her a global symbol of resilience and willpower in the face of adversity. These individuals did not succeed because they had it easy, they succeeded because they refused to give up. Their stories remind us that with strong will and determination, we can rise above even the harshest conditions. As Nelson Mandela put it, "It always seems impossible until it's done." These real-life examples show that greatness is often achieved not by avoiding adversity, but by facing it head-on with determination. Recommendation: identify someone whose journey inspires you and study their path. What obstacles did they face, and how did they overcome them? Use their stories as motivation for your own life, recognizing that your challenges are part of a bigger journey toward success. Focus point 4: building resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and continue pursuing goals despite setbacks. It's often described as one of the most essential traits of highly successful people. Studies on resilience by psychologists like Angela Duckworth show that grit, a combination of passion and perseverance, is a key predictor of success, often more important than talent or intelligence. Grit allows people to keep going even when the path is difficult, ensuring they don't give up after the first failure. An excellent example of resilience is J.K. Rowling, who was rejected by 12 publishers before her first Harry Potter book was accepted. Had she given up after the initial rejections, one of the most successful literary franchises of all time might never have existed. Resilience isn't about ignoring hardship, but learning to recover quickly and move forward. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This principle highlights that resilience is about control over one's reactions rather than over external events. Recommendation: when faced with difficulties, focus on what you can control, your reaction. Develop habits like journaling, meditation, or talking with a mentor to help you process setbacks constructively. Building a support network also helps, as resilience grows when you're surrounded by people who believe in your ability to succeed. Focus point 5: practical steps for developing unbreakable willpower. Strengthening willpower takes a deliberate approach, much like building physical strength. One proven strategy is to practice delayed gratification. This involves resisting smaller temptations in the present to achieve bigger rewards later. The famous marshmallow test by Walter Mischel demonstrated that children who could delay gratification, resist eating a marshmallow in exchange for 2 marshmallows later, were more successful later in life, indicating a strong link between willpower and long-term success. Another effective method is habit stacking, which involves linking new behaviors to existing habits. For example, if you want to build a habit of exercising but struggle to find the time, you might stack it onto something you already do regularly, like working out while watching your favorite TV show. A more recent development in willpower research is the idea of self-compassion, which suggests that forgiving yourself for setbacks can actually boost your ability to stay disciplined. Research from Dr. Kristen Neff indicates that individuals who practice self-compassion are more likely to persist in their goals after failure than those who are self-critical. Recommendation: practice delayed gratification in your daily life by setting small challenges, such as postponing immediate pleasures for bigger rewards. Use habit stacking to integrate new positive behaviors into your routine, and adopt self-compassion as a tool to recover quickly from setbacks and maintain your willpower over the long term. Harness your willpower. Understanding how willpower works is key to controlling it more effectively. Willpower, much like a mental resource, is subject to depletion, but research by Carol Dweck suggests that how we perceive willpower affects its capacity. In her studies, individuals who believed willpower was an unlimited resource were able to perform better on tasks even after experiencing ego depletion, showing the power of mindset in overcoming fatigue. This perspective emphasizes that willpower can be both cultivated and expanded, depending on one's belief in their own abilities. Consider the story of Elon Musk, who, despite numerous setbacks with his companies, including near bankruptcy at Tesla and SpaceX, pushed forward, often working 100-hour weeks. His relentless belief in his vision kept him going, illustrating the power of mindset combined with strong willpower to create extraordinary outcomes. As Mahatma Gandhi said, "Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will." This quote captures the essence of developing inner fortitude to overcome challenges. Recommendation: cultivate the belief that willpower is an expendable resource. Adopt daily practices that challenge your self-control, such as setting small, manageable goals that require discipline. Over time, your willpower will grow stronger, allowing you to take on more significant challenges with confidence. Overcome challenges. Viewing challenges as opportunities for growth fundamentally changes how we approach problems. Psychologist Albert Bandura's self-efficacy theory argues that individuals who believe in their capacity to succeed are more likely to take on difficult tasks and persist through challenges. This concept ties closely with overcoming obstacles, as self-belief enables people to see setbacks not as failures but as learning experiences. An example of this mindset is seen in the life of Helen Keller, who, despite being both blind and deaf, learned to communicate and became an author, lecturer, and activist. Her ability to reframe her disabilities as challenges to be conquered rather than obstacles to stop her progress exemplifies the resilience needed to turn difficulties into opportunities. As Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This Stoic principle encourages us to see every obstacle as a stepping stone to progress. Recommendation: train yourself to see obstacles as opportunities by reflecting on past challenges and recognizing the growth they brought. Next time you face a problem, ask yourself how this challenge could help you learn, grow, or improve. Shift your focus from the difficulty to the potential gain. Cultivate resilience. Building resilience is critical to long-term success, as it ensures you can recover from setbacks and continue moving toward your goals. Psychologists like George Bonanno have studied resilience and discovered that it isn't an extraordinary trait reserved for the few, but a common trait most people can build. He found that resilience is not only about bouncing back from trauma, but also about navigating everyday challenges with flexibility and optimism. A notable example is the experience of Angela Duckworth, author of Grit, who describes resilience as the sustained application of effort toward long-term goals. Duckworth's research on high-achieving individuals found that while talent is important, persistence in the face of failure is what sets successful people apart. Her work highlights how resilience, fueled by passion and perseverance, leads to exceptional achievements. Winston Churchill encapsulated this with his famous words, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts." This sentiment reminds us that resilience involves continuous effort and the ability to rise after each fall. Recommendation: develop resilience by practicing mindfulness techniques such as meditation or journaling to process setbacks in a healthy way. Engage in reflective exercises that focus on past successes following adversity to reinforce your ability to recover and grow stronger. Apply real-world lessons. Learning from the experiences of others allows us to avoid mistakes and adopt successful strategies. Case studies from history and business demonstrate how real-world lessons can be powerful tools for growth. For example, Netflix's early business decisions are a rich source of learning. Initially, Netflix struggled with its subscription model, but after adapting and learning from user feedback and market demands, it pivoted successfully, revolutionizing the streaming industry. This willingness to learn from failures and feedback allowed Netflix to evolve into a global entertainment giant. One can also look at Abraham Lincoln, who experienced repeated political failures before becoming one of the most respected U.S. presidents. His ability to learn from these setbacks and adjust his strategies led to eventual success. Confucius once said, "By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest." This wisdom underscores the value of learning from both our own experiences and the experiences of others. Recommendation: Regularly study the successes and failures of people in your field or those who inspire you. Reflect on how their experiences apply to your current challenges and adopt strategies they use to overcome obstacles. Keep a notebook of lessons learned and how they can be implemented in your own life. Develop lasting motivation. Maintaining long-term motivation is one of the most significant challenges in achieving success. Research by psychologists such as Edward Deci and Richard Ryan, who developed the self-determination theory, reveals that intrinsic motivation, driven by internal rewards such as personal satisfaction, is more sustainable than extrinsic motivation, which relies on external rewards. By focusing on intrinsic motivators like personal growth, purpose, and passion, individuals can sustain their drive even when external incentives wane. A good illustration of lasting motivation is Serena Williams, whose passion for tennis and intrinsic desire to continually improve have kept her at the top of the sport for decades. Her motivation comes not from the trophies, but from her love for the game and the challenge of being her best self on the court. As Friedrich Nietzsche famously said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." This profound idea suggests that having a strong sense of purpose is crucial for maintaining motivation through difficult times. Recommendation: identify your why, the deeper purpose behind your goals. Regularly remind yourself of this purpose, especially during challenging moments. Break down long-term goals into smaller, achievable steps to maintain a sense of progress and accomplishment. Use intrinsic motivators to fuel your passion rather than relying solely on external rewards. Conclusion: the journey through these topics has highlighted the power of willpower, the importance of resilience, and the value of learning from challenges. Together, they form the foundation for a successful, fulfilling life. The lessons explored in this audiobook equip you with the mindset and strategies necessary to conquer adversity, stay motivated, and ultimately achieve your goals. Here is a recap of the focus points. Harness your willpower. Understanding willpower as a flexible resource enables you to push beyond limitations, allowing you to take control of your actions and decisions. Overcome challenges. Embracing obstacles as opportunities for growth fosters resilience and opens the door to personal and professional development. Cultivate resilience. Developing the mental strength to bounce back from setbacks builds the perseverance needed for long-term success. Apply real-world lessons. Learning from others' experiences accelerates your journey by allowing you to avoid common pitfalls and replicate successful strategies. Develop lasting motivation. By nurturing intrinsic motivation, you ensure that your drive remains steady, regardless of external rewards. Recommendations: strengthen your willpower by believing in your ability to control it and practicing daily discipline exercises. Reframe challenges as chances to grow. Each difficulty is an opportunity to improve and gain new skills. Build resilience by reflecting on past setbacks and recognizing the strength you gain from overcoming them. Study the successes and failures of others. Whether in history, business, or personal life, these lessons provide invaluable guidance. Keep your motivation alive by focusing on your deeper purpose. Regularly remind yourself of why you're pursuing your goals and take small steps toward achieving them. Thank you for investing your time and attention in this audiobook. Your interest in self-improvement and willingness to learn speaks volumes about your commitment to growth. We're grateful for your support. If you found value in this content, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit from these lessons. Your engagement helps us continue creating content that inspires and educates. Remember, listening is a powerful tool for language improvement. As they say, the more you listen, the better you speak. Keep engaging with content like this to not only develop your mindset, but also enhance your English skills. We look forward to having you with us on future audiobooks as we continue learning and growing together.